What can people expect to gain if they come to a workshop with you?
Well, I actually don't want them to think that they have to gain something. I just want them to leave or to understand themselves. If I'm asking people to gain something from me or to get something from me, then the whole purpose of them coming to my seminar would have been completely wrong. I'm just showing everyone that everyone has the capability to completely change, adapt and evolve. So when you come to my seminar, you will learn how to change, adapt and evolve and become the best that you can be. So there's no gain like a material or a wealth, because spiritual or the heart or love or emotion or experience, it's not a gain. It is a pure moment of pure enlightenment.
So if somebody's got an emotional challenge, say in depression, or they get upset easily, how can they develop and train in order to experience more equanimity and an easier, more joyful life?
This has been wonderful with my experience with most of my clients and my friends who go through depression, who go through anxiety. And do you know the most wonderful thing I've learned is that in one yoga special course that I run in my workshops, I've been able to transform their whole feeling about themselves and to actually give them love. And once you do that, everything changes for them. They realize that everything is just impermanent, especially when it comes to emotional depression and anxieties, because all it is just love. That's all it is. Nothing else. And once you understand that, once you hold that person and you give them the unconditional love, they realize that they don't even know what depression means. And that's all everyone wants.
So a lot of people are interested in self-defense and how to, feel more confident, have more ability just to move through life in an easier way. How can that be developed?
Oh, I've set up a very special course which is designed basically for women, but everyone can use it. It is a 10 pressure point system that you don't have to do push-ups, you don't have to train for 10 years with a master's. You just need to know where to touch, where to strike, or where to press. And it doesn't matter how big they are or how small they are, special course. They will fall, which is they will pass basically for women. But and more importantly, martial arts is not about learning how to fight. Do push-ups. Martial art is learning how to not fight. Just need to gives you that confidence where you feel or where to press. Anything and doesn't matter comes into your space or anything comes to harm you or your loved ones, you can act with complete confidence and understanding that you are protecting. Martial art is learning how to and you're saving yourself. Gives you that confidence where you feel that if
do you
anything
have much information that is beneficial to people, say children, young children,
or your loved ones,
say somebody's about to start a family?
Complete confidence. Yes, 100%. Understanding that what I've done is you are protecting. As I'm a father myself, and you're saving a lot of children. Is what I tell all parents.
Do you have much information
everything that you're learning because
people, say children, young children,
absorb
say somebody's about to start a family?
That it's right. They feel it's 100%. And at the end of the day, what I've done is I tell all parents, as I'm a father what myself, you're going to get from my seminars, a lot of children, is knowledge. What I tell all parents, knowledge is that you should teach them everything that if you know how to use this power for yourself and your loved ones, everything, and especially and they know that it's right, they feel it's right, and at the end of the day, to love them, I tell all parents that what you're going to get from my seminars, that is I'm going to give you knowledge, unlimited knowledge, is power that the masters. And if you know how to use this power for yourself and your loved ones, and especially your children, which is every parent's dream,
a lot of people
to love them, to give them the best,
caught up in
then
jobs
you're going to find out
much, or businesses,
that I'm going to give you
to
unlimited knowledge that the masters have wonderfully
how can people change,
bestowed.
There's this continual pressure on a lot of people for financial freedom. A lot of people how do people move from that system caught up in jobs they might not like that much, out of businesses, and struggling to support their families and get along?
I've spent
how can people change, there's this continual pressure on a lot of people for financial freedom.
I spend a lot of money building.
How do people move from that system, that
schools,
struggling
clinics,
effort attitude,
and work, and I made a lot of money. But the one thing that I always I've spent nearly 3 decades was that all of this was in learning, studying, all of this living in the world. My time. I spend a lot of money building and acquiring a lot of possessions, schools, clinics, and work, and I made a lot of money. True purpose. But the one thing that I always knew that was lacking to me was that all of this was permanent. I didn't have to, and all of this was taking up my time. My time to do what? My time to learn who I am and what is my true purpose. And then it sort of came to me that I didn't have to live in the world if I knew how to change my paradigm. And this is the key. You must change your thoughts of the prison or the cage that you have created yourself. And if you've created this cage and this prison, which is your world, then you can also uncreate it. And when you uncreate it and change it, the universe and the whole world changes with you, and then you finally get to see your purpose. And when you're not living in the world of money, work, buying possessions, and living with all this so-called society standards, you then understand how we are all one, and we are all the same, looking for the same things: love, happiness, and friendship. Peace. Peace is what we all want. That's why we always go to the forest. We always go to places where it's quiet and it's natural with nature, because that's where we come from. We come from Mother Earth. We come from nature. We don't come from everything that's unnatural. And this is where I tell everyone, if you want to be free, ask yourself the question, what is freedom to you? And this will awaken you.